Top 10 Craziest Battle Strategies That Worked. Number 10. Ancient Cannon. Faced with a surprise British invasion, the Ottomans repaired a 350 years old cannon that used stone cannonballs. The Ottomans didn't have any cannonballs, so they shot trash from it, and won the battle versus 12 British ships. 60 years later, the Ottoman Sultan visited Great Britain and presented the cannon to Queen Victoria as a gift. Number 9. Dead Infiltrator. The Viking leader, Hastein, was trying to pillage Rome, but wasn't accustomed to tall walls and well-defended targets. Hastein pretended to be seeking burial in the city. He played dead in his coffin, and his army just walked through the front gate. Although successful, he learned that he had mistaken Luna for Rome and had pillaged the wrong city. Number 8. Chinese girls versus the Tartar hordes. When General Shao was attacking the hordes, which threatened the Chinese Empire, his army was almost overwhelmed by the Tartars. Shao sent forward some poorly dressed girls to sing and dance, and the undisciplined Tartar army stopped to watch. Meanwhile, General Shao succeeded in reuniting his army with a rapid strategic movement. He surrounded the Tartars and destroyed them. Number 7. Anti-tank soap. In the 1950s, an anti-communist revolution broke out in Hungary, and in response, the Soviet Union sent its forces to defeat it. The Hungarians tried to stall the invasion by covering the streets with cooking oil, soap, and jam, so the tanks couldn't get traction. The tanks kept rolling in place, and they managed to keep the tanks from combat for 2 weeks. Number 6. Air Show Diversion. This one refers to the rescue of Allied prisoners from a Japanese camp in World War II. Concerned that the guards would notice a rescue army coming, 2 airplanes performed aerobatic maneuvers over the prison camp for 20 minutes. The American and Filipino guerrillas quickly attacked the distracted Japanese guards and liberated 500 prisoners located there. Number 5. The Battle of the Bees. During World War I, a British force of 8,000 attempted to attack a 1,000-man strong German defense in Africa. During the attack, the undisciplined British forces were attacked by swarms of angry bees and broke up. British propaganda transformed the bee attack into a fiendish German plot. Number 4. Using a sword in World War II. Jack Churchill, a British soldier who fought throughout the Second World War, was armed with a bow and sword. He once captured 42 Germans using only his sword. He is known for his regret that the war ended too soon. Number 3. False reinforcements. This one is about the Battle of Mu'tah, where the Muslim army hoped to exhaust the Byzantines by prolonging the fight for as much as possible. They would replace their army banners with new ones and send cavalry to raise as much as dust as they could, giving the illusion of constant reinforcements coming. The Byzantines believed in the fictitious reinforcements and withdraw even though they outnumbered the Muslims 3-1. Number 2. Siege within a siege. Julius Caesar and 60,000 legionnaires laid siege to the 80,000-man strong Gallic town. When word reached Caesar that 120,000 more were marching towards his forces, he ordered his men to build a second wall around his army. For the next few weeks, while outnumbered 4-1, Caesar led both a siege of the town and the defense of his own fortifications and eventually won. Number 1. Invincible Cat Army. 500 BC, the Persian army painted felines on their shields, and they brought hundreds of cats into the front lines against the Egyptians. To the Egyptians, a cat was a sacred animal due to its link to the cat goddess Bast. Killing a cat was punishable by death. Egyptian archers refused to fire on the cats. Instead, they ran away and were massacred by the Persians.